Stupid Mike. Wish I had a friend called Mike. I'd be like, you're useless, Mike. You ain't working. Hello, and sorry, I probably shouldn't laugh at the start of the video. Hello, and welcome to the Boy Ryan's channel. Today we are back with another episode of this series that technically doesn't have a name. I've gone through a lot of the suggestions. A big one I kept getting was building with Ryan, and like, oh, this chair, man. Sorry. I hate this chair. It's not a bad title, but I kind of want to avoid the BOO comparisons as much as possible. And nothing against BOO, I think BOO is great. I do prefer his older videos where he would like get drunk and pretend to be a trucker, but
impregnating women on the first try, every time.
I've done a lot of work since the last video. Let me turn it today. Bang. Unlike God. Do you think God did that? Do you think on the 7th day he didn't rest? He just said, screw this shit and skipped it. I took a lot of feedback on the sandstone road and I've changed it back to cobblestone, which I think was a good idea. I mean, at the end of that video, I was already thinking it was a good idea. And you might have noticed the sidewalks are now mixes of smooth stone slabs. Well, they're not smooth stone slabs, are they? What are they called? Just stone slabs. They're just stone slabs. It's now a mix of stone slabs and like kind of smooth stone and stuff. Just like, you know, mixed in, adds a bit of detail. I also had feedback on the iron door situation, which sounds like some kind of scandal. It's not. I did not have sexual relations with that iron door. I did turn the knob though. Oh, this chair. I hate it so much. It's like, it's not a bad chair, but the arms of it bang into my table. Oh, this is really... Oh my god. How do I take the arms of this thing? I can't take the fucking arms off. Me playing with fake Lego. Arms won't come off, cheap shit. But the consensus in the comments from like the 2 people that spoke about it were, you're already cheating, you might as well cheat all the way, which is a phrase I said to my wife one time. So that's what I've done. I've gone into World Edit and basically took the bottom of these doors and then put them at the top, so it gets rid of the just like the iron door look that was there before, because if you go back last video, it does just look like there's iron doors on the wall. It takes a bit of getting used to this. It's really weird seeing these two together. I'm still unsure about it, but I do like how it looks from the front. From the front, it really looks great, and it looks a lot more accurate to what I was going for. However, with this one, I didn't like how it looked when I did the 2 bottoms. That sounds gay. Not like there's anything wrong with being gay. I love soaking cock. No, so, oh, fuck's sake. Why did I say that? Editing Ryan here. That was me drinking water, by the way. I decided to go for the 2 tops this time. Shut up. And it works really well for this building. It just did not look good with the bottom halves. And I think a big reason why is it just like it clashed too much with the wood. But this way, there's like little open gaps, so it's not as harsh. It also just makes it look a little different from the other ones. Now, as for this building here, this is a pub. We didn't have this built last time. We had these and these, but I squeezed it right in the middle there. Shut up. I've also done a little interior. This is totally made up. I have no idea what the real interior of this place looks like. I'm banned. You can come upstairs, got some nice little tables. That's the thing I need to do, actually. I need to world edit on trapdoors, because you can't normally place not trapdoors. You can technically place a trapdoor there. You can't place pressure plates on top of the fences without update suppression, and I can't be bothered with the update suppression, so it would be just quicker for me to world edit on pressure plates. Got this little storage room, and I think if we go up to the top here, we got lots more storage of probably beer and cocaine. You can come out here. We got a little scaffolding balcony thing. Don't mind that. That was just the it's my phone alarm. Gotta take my meds. And I also did the backs of these buildings too. I really like how we've got this like little open area here, and it's going to go off and there's going to be more roads and stuff, but what has happened to all these trapdoors? What the fuck, dude? Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, got this nice little back area. You can see up there, kind of see the church. I think once there's buildings there, you probably won't be able to see the church as well, but I want to leave like a little gap here for a sight line of the church tower and spire. Yeah, you can just walk into the pub from back here. It's quite cool. And then through here, nice little carpet with grass and dark green wool. You can walk out, and then you can walk through this tunnel. I also changed the trapdoors to iron doors on the bank. It fits more appropriately. And then I finished these buildings too, but there's no interiors for these yet. I'm not sure what they're going to be. Again, heavily inspired by buildings that are there in real life. In fact, these 4 buildings here, if in like an actual location near this church in real life, this is pretty much exactly how it is. I love these buildings too much not to just add them here in my world. I was like, what else could go there? It has to be these. You might have noticed that at the top here, I've done the 2 top of the things. It just looks better with the glass, in my opinion. But these ones are all bottoms. Ha 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 ha. Go. Another small little detail is on these signs. I've written bank. This is the best I could do with what I have for signs. And then over here, flower, because this is going to be a flower shop. Oh, what the hell? This is going to be a flower shop. A little like the one from Hot Fuzz, where that woman gets shears in her neck. Maybe we can recreate that too. This is a cake shop here. I did do the interior to this. Nom nom nom. I need to write on like prices of cake. But there is only one type of cake. It's the cake specialist. It's the white and the white and cherry cake specialist. They only have this cake. They have nothing but that cake. I mean, what else could you want? That is the best cake. No idea what this shop's going to be yet. But there's no interior because I haven't figured out what it's going to be. Someone did suggest a chip shop, and that's something I've already thought about. We are going to be making a chip shop. Like, yeah, we need one. We need one. It's a little English town. We don't just need one chip shop. We need about 50 chip shops, and they all have the same name. And it's all like Chips and Fish or Sir Fish Battered Sausage Incorporated. That's the name. I forgot to mention, but while I was doing these like sidewalks here, I had the crash slabs on the bottom bit for the curb, and then the actual stone slabs at the top. Thankfully, in this, I can just get the crash slabs, and I also have a mod that stops it crashing. When you look at them, for those of you who don't know what crash slabs are, they're basically Minecraft beta battery acid. Right, as it's turning night, that's actually perfect timing because it means I can talk about the lampposts. These lampposts look good, right? But the light technically never actually reaches the ground, which is why what I've done here is put in some lit up furnaces. And what's cool about these is I didn't think about this at the time, but the bottom of the furnace actually has the slab, which then kind of merges into the actual slabs, right? So the top is like a cobblestone, the bottom is the slab. And it just makes it look like the light actually hits the ground when it doesn't. The only one I had trouble with was this one, because like if I put a slab there, the light's gone, right? So it's a little wonky how that works, but it's a sacrifice I've had to do. We've done that for all of these though, like this one, and then some around there. Cool addition. I was thinking, like, do you know these trapdoors here? What if these were also the top halves? Would that look better than the wood? I don't know. No. I think I actually like the wood. Never mind. Ignore me. Time day, because I'm going to show off the mansion. Yeah. Awkward silence. I kind of kept this quiet. I did last video say this is what I wanted to build here, and I finally done it, and I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. It's basically exactly how I wanted it. It also has almost a complete interior. I think I'm missing a few rooms. I did also say I wanted a custom tree outside, so that is what I've done. It's a lot smaller, but I think it actually turned out a lot better than the big tree over there. Although they're both quite good. I don't know which one I prefer. Let me know in the comments. So this, like everything, because I'm an uncreative, is based off a real building called the Rectory. It's a rectory. It's next to the church in real life. Not like this. This is a complete different layout. It's actually in real life. It's about where that is. I couldn't quite capture the accurate green. And it looked a bit too much just green wool, so I added in soul sand and oak logs. Some of you might consider that block vomit, but I love the taste of sick. But I like it. I like it a lot. It makes it look more worn down and textured, and I don't consider it block vomit at all because it's not vomit. It's like intentionally placed to make it look like the green paint is peeling off this old building. So suck it, Gurg. Anyway, I suppose I should show you inside. So you can walk in through this little gate here. You can walk in. Liminal, am I right, guys? Am I right? Golden Age subreddit? Spooky. Is that a pink sheep? Great little view. And then we can head inside. Bong! We've got this walkway with note blocks in the ceiling. I couldn't think of a better block for a nice ceiling pan, so we just went with that. I also love the little glass windows looking out. I don't know why, that just feels like cozy to me. We've got this room, which is basically storage. I didn't know what the fuck to put in here, to be honest. And I have no idea what the actual interior of this place looks like. To the left here, we have the kitchen with a clay roof. What could go wrong? It's like a Wallace and Gromit house. Again, nice window looking out. Cake. Clearly, they are stealing the recipe of the cake shop. I think the Pope needs to be investigated for things on his hard drive. Cake recipes. Some little furnaces here. I like to just add these no matter what. They just lights up the place quite easily. And then we can walk through here. And we've got the living room. Again, another cake. FBI, this is the man. Nice bookcase here. Probably all full of Bibles because he's the Pope. I don't actually think the Pope lives there. What is a rectory? Because it sounds... I try to avoid a million gay jokes because they're too easy, but rectory does sound a bit like rectum. And Tory. Is it David Cameron? Oh wait, no, he likes pig rectum. What is a rectory? The house in which a parish priest or minister lives. Okay, so it's not the Pope, it's the priest. Same thing. They just have a different silly hat. So I did a little furnace in the fireplace because it's better than fire. Don't play with fire, kids. It might burn down your Gothic mansion whilst you're not recording and you had to reload an old save. I love this painting here with the sign wall because it just matches the colour of it. It looked great. We got the back door. I'm avoiding the obvious joke there. This walkway needs some work. I don't know what to do there. But let's go upstairs. Ooh. Blue. Blue in here. It's purple. It sort of turns into a fun house up here. I don't know if I like the purple and blue. I think it might be a little too much. This is one quirky priest. This room's quite cool. Once it's like furnished, this is where I was on about. It's not quite detailed up here. Once it's furnished, this place like kind of reminds me of Daredevil's apartment from the Netflix show, if you know what I mean. We just need a big billboard here shining light in, and it would be kind of similar. I think it's quite a cozy little room here. I'm thinking just like a lounge or something. Maybe like some sofas and stuff for all the hookers. Ha ha ha. Now, this is one of the best things we can do with these doors, is these look like little window frame things, don't they? So when you put it like this, on the inside it doesn't look too great, but from the outside it looks quite cool. So I did that. And then we've got the bedroom. Triple bed. Priest in the middle. So that was the inside of my little Gothic mansion here. Let's take the back door out. And I basically had to complete... Oh, shit, dog. Yes, come here. Yay! Right, get in the corner. There we go. First dog of the world. I had to completely make this up. I have no idea what the behind of this house looks like. I did attempt a secret mission to try get a good view of the priest's back door and the back of the house, but it didn't go well. Here's the footage. Dun 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 dun
What's the series, Batman?
I think it looks really good. If the back of this house doesn't look like this, then I think they're missing a little trick and they should rebuild it. But yeah, that is the priest's house. Oh, fuck. That is the priest's house. I think I made it quite well based on what I could see and with the blocks I had. I wasn't sure about the sandstone here. Like, the actual one has these, like, little arches and stuff. I did try wood. I think I also tried snow at one point, maybe. But sandstone is the best. It's a little out there, but trust me, this is the best block. I mean, I did say that last video about the roads, and look how that turned out. Yeah, I did completely change these. And I made it so it's just completely cobblestone without much texture in. There's like a little bit here and there left over from before. But I've made it so it's just completely cobblestone, just so it makes this easier, you know, like the slabs going up. It just looks cleaner this way. And I don't know, it has a nice like satisfying clean look to it. You know what I mean? It just looks clean. Holy shit, I've been recording for 22 minutes. That is crazy. What have I done? I've literally just shown off things I've done. That's it. Okay, so I suppose we should get into more work with the little town, village, city. Cottage. Jeez. Oh, this chair sucks. So we basically established that it's totally okay for me to cheat in ways that you can't normally in vanilla beta. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about it. People were just like, you know what, fuck it. We want to see what you can do with whatever, you know. And I can understand that. So I'm gonna do something controversial right now. I'm going to say the N-word. Oh, started raining. Perfect timing. No, what I am going to do... No, what I... Oh, fuck it. I fucked that sentence up, didn't I? No, what I am going to do is I'm going to be... Oh, fuck. Just going to sleep on the street. Right. Let's try that sentence again. Have I got my script? What's the script say? Oh, I didn't write one. What I am going to do is I'm going to be using... what the fuck am I saying? What I'm going to be doing now is, I think, turning these glass smoke chimney things into cobwebs. Now, you can't normally get cobwebs in Minecraft Beta. They just don't spawn in the vanilla game at all. Anywhere. They are in the game, and you can place them. They were added, like, I can't remember when they were added, but obviously it was in preparation for the mine shafts, which come in, I think, basically the next update. I do really like the way the glass looks, but cobwebs might fit this better. So if we just change all of these, because normally cobwebs is what I would use, but I had to resort to glass because, well, you know, I didn't have the cobwebs. Is that better? It is, isn't it? Yeah, that definitely is. Okay. If you want inspiration for building in your beta world, then just use glass here. I know a lot of people watch these for inspiration and stuff. But I did say at the start of the series, I'm treating this like my art project. And sometimes in art, you just got to cheat a little bit and, like, use AI. So, next video is going to be completely AI generated. And no one will notice. In fact, this video right now is AI generated. It's why there's so many gay jokes. Boop boop boo doo 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 doo. Is that the Mr. Bean theme? It is, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Relaxing glass smashing sounds to cry to sleep to. Tell you what, this place is seriously polluting the planet. Jeremy Clarkson is losing his mind right now. There is no pollution. I make my money driving cars. You can't ban them. There we go. Fuck, sorry, I'm editing and got really bored then. Cobwebs. I forgot I was... Oh, shit. Oh, I missed one over here. There we go. I think that is a massive improvement. And this place is really starting to take shape now. Just looking at it from the sky. We've only done this one little road. Imagine it when more is done. Because right now it looks really cool. Oh, and unlike Beta More, I do probably think I will release a world download for this. When it's done, or maybe earlier. I never released my village download from that server. Mainly because I just felt it was unfinished. There should be a lever there. I felt like it was unfinished, and I don't like releasing unfinished things. And also, it's a group server, so, you know, you have to get everyone's permission. And I think I was probably the main one stopping it being released, to be honest. So you can blame me, but I don't know. I didn't like that I hadn't finished that area, and I don't really want people to be able to explore it when it's not done. This kind of ties into it. I'm setting up my own Discord server. In the link in the description, I will have, well, a link to my Discord server. It's a server that's been around for quite a while now, but it's been mostly private. So yeah, the Boy Ryan Discord is in the description. You don't need to join. It's there if anyone wants to join. If you don't, cool. I probably wouldn't. If it wasn't my server, I'd leave. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I think it is time I start doing something in this video. Oh, there's a sheep there. He wants some flowers. Oh, it would be so cool if in Minecraft, when there's a flower, a sheep like eats it and changes color on its own. Do you know how like sheep go around and just eat grass in Minecraft? Imagine if it had a rare chance of walking up to a flower, eating it, and then turning to the dyed color. Like if there was like a flower on the ground planted, and the sheep walked up to it and ate it, it would turn into yellow, like Viva Pinata. That would be cool. Mojang, stop adding fucking footballs to the game, and add sheep eating flowers. Trust me, this is what the community wants. I said I'd stop rambling, and then started rambling about fucking sheep eating fucking dandelions. Oh, hello. Throughout the video, you've probably wondered what the fuck this is. No, it's not some kind of traffic light or the next mob vote. What it is a render distance kind of showcase. Now, this is where the limits of Minecraft beta kind of fuck me in the ass. And normally, I would be okay with that. So, we have this nice view of the church, right? Now, I don't know if I'm taking it too far with the kind of realism and overthinking or whatever, but when you're here at the end of this, the entire church is loaded in. If we go back to this yellow bit here, it definitely loses that, right? Then if we go back to the orange, it loses more. And then when we reach the end, it's gone. The church is gone. Now, I don't really like the idea that down this street, you're going to be walking, and then the church appears, right? And then more of it appears. And then it all appears. I'm not sure if I like that. I think the immersion is important when it comes to a build like this, and it loading in like that looks really nasty. The church is fully loaded in when you're at this point. When you're here, it's gone. My idea is to kind of block the view of the church until you're kind of here. Now, you can't really do that with this bit. I mean, you kind of could. But I've added in this corner here, because when you're walking around this corner, you know, church, and then you see that little bit load in. But you don't see the whole thing load in, so it's fine. I'm struggling with this part. I've kind of like planned out maybe like a curve here to block out the church. So it kind of curves, and maybe it comes over this way. And you like walk up to the town, you turn the corner, bang. I think the corner would probably be more like here though. So you walk around the corner, bam, and it's already there. And then more of it loads in as you go forward. Because that's better than just pop, disappeared. Where's the church gone? It's like the hospital in that one Doctor Who episode. I'll turn it today. So that's what I'm going to try figure out here, because I do think this is important. To me, anyway. I don't think this is something anyone else would even give a shit about or even think about in their Minecraft world. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Has anyone ever really considered the render distance limit into their builds? Because I don't think they have. Maybe they have. They probably have. There is something that can help us, though. In world, is it load far? No. Far view. If I turn this on, it's basically like extra render distance. The problem is it's not a vanilla feature, but it does mean that we can go really far back and the church is still loaded in. In fact, we can't even see the church, and you still get like a silhouette of it, and then you can see all the walls. Problem with this is my frame rate does tank to, oh my god, 173 it was at. Perfect. It does tank by like half because it loads in more. It does solve the issue of pop-ins though. Merry pop-ins. Oh my god, I just dipped to 60 then. Call me privileged, but like 150 FPS is pretty like bad for me on this game. I'm so used to like, what's it normally at? Oh shit. 300. I know I'm so used to like 300 that it's at right now normally, that when it dips to like 150, it feels like I'm playing Xbox 360 edition. Again, probably like, you know, first world problems right now. It's something I'm having to think about because I want it to be like an experience exploring this world, and the experience is kind of ruined when it's just like bang. I really wish you could see the church from miles away. Like, you could just have this really long street where you see it. It's possible with far view, but I don't know. I'm going to do as much as I can to stop this issue, but I'm not going to be able to get rid of it completely, I don't think. If we can get it so that it's at least in like yellowish when we turn this corner, this needs to actually be about here and leads into that. I don't even know what we can do here. Would 3 work? It's just the pipes. And then this doesn't have to go out. Something like that. So you kind of walk up, it's there, and then it more loads in. And it kind of gets hidden by that lamppost, which was good foresight by me. I'm going to take credit for that idea right there. It wasn't planned, but I'm going to take credit for it. A few hours later. Sorry if I sound tired. It's been a long day. You might hear kids screaming in the background. They want to get out. It is turning night, but I just wanted to show off this little last thing I did. I did intend to originally end the video by the end of that last clip, but I did some more work, and I just thought I would slap it into this video now because it kind of relates to what I was talking about. Let me turn it to day. Time day. Now, this building here was one that I already had in my creative world. This is one of the last ones I actually had left needing to be added to this, and this just seemed like the perfect spot for it. Now, it did have this side, so I've done like a road going off this way, which I think down the road, see what I did there, is going to work out really well for us, because it means that it can... Oh my god, walls. Where is it? Yes. Yes. Come here. Yeah. Wait. Sorry, getting heavily distracted. Yeah, I implemented this build, and what the fuck? Oh yeah, lamppost coming there. What are you guys doing? Idiots. This road is going to connect to the road that goes down here behind these houses, which there'll be builds here, and it'll connect to these. Next video, we are going to work on this corner build. Whatever builds go in here, this corner build, maybe this corner build, maybe this corner build. It depends how long it takes to do them, because I try and keep these videos below an hour, because it gets too much annoying to edit, really, when it's over that. It just gets too, like... You gotta sift through a lot of footage to edit down a video to an hour long. So I'm trying to go for 30 minutes. So, yeah, we'll see how many we can do. I think definitely this one needs doing, and definitely this one, because that will complete this row of builds, and these two will definitely complete this row as well. And then these will be starts of completely new rows. We are also having a road going off that way, which is fun. Oh, yeah. So... Oh, shit. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this was a mistake, wasn't it? So, I was thinking, you know, since I'm cheating with the indoors, which is something I'm still not sure about. Like, a lot of you said you're fine with it. I don't know. I mean, like, when you do stuff like this, sometimes I'm like, well, why don't I just use, like, mods? Or why don't I just use texture pack, you know? I think I'm, like, kind of okay with the cobwebs. I don't know. Like, the cobwebs obviously make the build look better. And these obviously make the build look better, too. But I don't know. There's something towards sticking to vanilla. It's totally possible. I change these back if I get sick of them. If I like feel guilty, like flying past. If I look at them and feel like, ugh, that doesn't sit right with me, I think I might end up changing them back. But they do look better than trapdoors. But I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking, well, if I've done that, I might as well like test this out, because bedrock's kind of a similar color to this, and it would make a somewhat interesting roof detail. Now, I don't think I like it. I don't like the look of it, to be honest. But unfortunately, it's too late because I can't actually get rid of it. I can place bedrock. Oh, these dogs, man. These dogs. Where is bedrock? Oh, did he just die? How the hell did he die? Yeah, I'll show you. I can place bedrock, but I can't break it. So I'm going to have to delete it with World Edit. Big mistake. Can you delete it? Can you do it? You did not see that. Where's my Twitch partnership? Anyway, that will be the end of today's video. I've done a lot of showcasing. Next time will be some building. We are going to be doing this, as I said, and this and this. That's probably all next video is going to be, so if you don't care for that, don't bother watching it, I guess. Don't know what else to say. Yeah, the Boy Ryan Discord will be in the description. Hopefully it goes well. If the server shuts down immediately because I get sick of it, then don't blame me, alright? Yeah. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the gay jokes this episode. I was in the mood for some gayness. Gayness kind of sounds like anus. Gay anus.